Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you guys how to make these Korean corn dogs, Korean cheese dogs, cheese corn dogs, whatever you guys want to call them. They're so cheesy and delicious. They're a really good snack. So let's get started. The only things you're going to need are some panko breadcrumbs, some mozzarella cheese or any cheese you guys want. You could use cheddar. Pancake mix. Now I like the one that's the complete because you basically only add water and this adds to the simplicity of it. Hot dogs, sausages are completely optional. You could just do cheese or you can double them up, which I will show you how. Some skewers, I'm using bamboo skewers, and then some canola oil. So the very first step we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our pancake mix. You're gonna take 1 cup of water into a bowl, and then you're gonna take 2 cups of the pancake mix and stir it all together. Make sure it is evenly stirred, and then you're gonna store it in the refrigerator for 2 hours. So if you're gonna make this, make sure you have 2-hour head start. Around an hour and a half, I'm gonna start preparing everything else. So I'm just gonna put some panko breadcrumbs into a long dish so I can dip my corn dogs in there and set it aside. Let's crack open these skewers and make sure to not use the metal ones because they will heat up like crazy. Now, if you are going the hot dog route, you're gonna grab a hot dog. Now, there are vegan hot dogs as well, and you can use sausages. Take out that and some mozza cheese, and then we're gonna prepare our pan with some canola oil. And you want enough to make sure that there's about 1 inch or 2 of oil, and you always wanna make sure you check on your oil. I put mine at high heat. You want it about 325 degrees. I like to cut my hot dogs in half, and then I'm gonna move on to my cheese, and I'm gonna cut it into bricks. And I'm basically just getting the size of the cheese to match the size of the hot dog. And once I've done that, I'm just going to simply skewer the hot dog on first because I like to bite into the cheese first. And then I'm gonna put the cheese right on top. And I felt like these sticks were a little long, so I just snapped off the ends of them and then realized it's easier for the next one to just snap it off first. So I did that. Again, cut another hunk of cheese, and this time I'm doing double cheese. You could do double mozza, you could do mozza and cheddar, you could just do all cheddar, whatever you guys want, and just skewer them on. Now that our pancake batter has set up, all we're gonna do is take a spoon and we're gonna coat the entire cheese or cheese hot dog on all of this batter. Another easy way to do this is to put the batter into a tall glass and then dunk the skewer right in there. This method just works the best for me. Now grab that panko pan, and then we're just gonna dunk these in and make sure it is evenly coated. I like to just scoop the sides around it. It's like playing in sand in a sandbox. Lightly grasp the panko on there as well to ensure that it sticks. Very gently place this right in the fryer, and now you're gonna fry these for about 1 to 3 minutes. You definitely wanna keep checking on these. You can see them starting to brown, and that's when you should be flipping them. Maybe don't use your fingernails like I do. My fingernails are just such a good tool for cooking. Just use tongs. And also don't forget every side, all 4 sides of the corn dog. It's okay also if the cheese starts to ooze out of them, but when it does, take them out of the oil right away. And when you take them out of the oil, just make sure you have a plate with some paper towel on to soak up any of that extra grease. Now, as soon as they're out of the hot oil, you should be dusting them with sugar. Yes, sugar. That might sound a little odd to people, but that's just what Korean corn dogs are, and it makes it so delicious. Do not knock it till you try it. It makes it so good, like the salty and the sweet. At this point, you can add whatever sauces you want. You could just eat them just like this. You can make a cheese sauce, anything under the sun, but what I like is just some simply ketchup and some mustard. All of that whole combination together is so good, and I suggest eating these warm, but not hot. Don't burn your mouth. You can see that beautiful cheese pull. They're so good. The hot dog is also cooked perfectly. I would definitely give these a try, and send me a tweet or a message if you guys try these. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.